We're in franchise week 4. The undefeated Baltimore Ravens taking on the undefeated Pittsburgh Steelers. Though the Bengals are supposed to be the hardest team we face, and they gave me problems in the past, but we managed to beat them in overtime. That one was a classic, so you're definitely going to want to see that. But in the meantime, look at the confidence of Joe Flacco. Having thrown for a NFL record 587 yards in the previous game, is now going to, he got his overall rating up too. So this could be pretty interesting. Who do the Steelers have? Roethlisberger, of course, who's arguably a little bit better than Flacco. Maybe not this year, but here seems to be doing okay. Remember Bruce Gradkowski? I thought Landry Jones was a cornerback, but anyway. Son Sweetson, remember him, Skins fans? Okay, Le'Veon Bell, best running back in the game apparently, so he's going to be a problem. Will Johnson, D'Angelo Williams, I think I barely remember him. Downtown Antonio Brown along with Martavius Bryant. Wasn't there another dude they got? But Antonio Brown's supposed to be the most dangerous wide receiver in the game, or one of them, at least. I mean, ask anyone who had to play the Steelers. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to need all kinds of offense today because our defense might not be able to contain the running game. But yeah, I mean, Steelers are legit. I mean, this is a legit NFL preview going on here. See if we can run on these guys. Yep, we can. Might be a hold though. Might have held somebody. They're gonna ding us for cheating, but Flacco seemed to be excited. Nah, I think we're going backwards. Okay, we had a couple of holding penalties in the last game that almost hurt us, so obviously it was Zeta, our center, and Urschel, our backup guard, so that wasn't cool. So we gotta keep that in mind. And then we're gonna stop dogging Urschel for his Nissan Versa. Let's go vertical. Audible, 4 verticals. Double on the B route. We got height on the X route. And chuck it up. Double coverage. Tipped it with one hand. Might not have a good matchup over there. We'll see how it goes. But we have height on pretty much any defender, so that's going to work out in our favor, one host. Marlon Brown's been an all-star. He had 225 yards receiving, I want to say, and that 230 yards receiving, I think, in the game against the Bengals we won yesterday in overtime. Yeah. The draw, we were faking the pass because that's why those icons are up. But that curl did not work. That draw did not work. That holding penalty killed us, Smalls. I'm gonna have to switch it up. Got height in the middle. Got a good release there for Gresham, but he needs to go vertical. It's not gonna happen. Okay, we got a B route. Check the B route. Chuck it up. He might get it. Another penalty. And the defender knocked it out of his hands. It was right there in his hands. He made the diamond. It's holding on us again, isn't it? Of course, see? You're killing me, Smalls. What is this? Well, of course, they declined the penalty because it was 4th and 20 anyway. So how we doing? All right. So they scored a touchdown. 84 yards, huh? Well, 2 possessions. Okay, y'all gotta help me out. Check the X route. X is open. Yep, hole in the zone. Hole between the 2 defenders. That is Kamar Aiken, who had 140 yards receiving, I want to say, in the previous game. He had I think he had a 40-yard catch at the beginning of the game, too. Very first play of the game. So he can be a Marlon Brown type. He has height on people, so that's always good. Stick, but watch this. Hot route. Perriman's going to go vertical. He's going to try and blow past him on the fly route. Ship it up to X. And he brought it down. No, he did not. He did not bring it down. He had it in his hands. 3rd and 2. We should be able to run on these guys. It's going to be tough. We can get 2 yards on them, I think, with our front line. We're going between the guards, right down the center. Yep, we got it. Barely. Pretty nasty ragdoll physics on the lower torso there. He didn't get it. 4th and inches. So we're back in our 30. You want to go for it? We're going for it. Play type. Outside handoff. No. Inside handoff. We don't have time for this. We're going to go for the zone run. We'll flip it if we need to. We can get a yard on these guys. We got it. Wow, yeah. And then I guess they wanted me to bounce it outside. Ran into my blocker, but I got the first down. First set's had a pretty pedestrian season, all things considered. But he's been averaging 60 yards a game, I want to say, so he's on pace for around 1,000. And a shallow cross. Might not get a good release. Not a good release. Check the X route. Yeah, 8's open enough. Yeah, Gresham got free on the crossing route. That's at least 6 yards. Yeah, got 7. Not a bad crossing route on first down. So I started with a run, just did an audible. I want to see if I can get some 2 tight end sets. I guess that might be a strong formation. I'll check on that later. We have 2 great pass-catching tight ends, Pitta and Gresham, who we picked up in a trade in week 2, so we should be okay. Flip that play. So we're going to flip the play, see if we can get better blocking on the left side. But I think they're guarding the run pretty well. Yeah, they're stacking the run. Dagger. Gresham, well, not much. Gresham has height, but it won't help. Check the X route. X route's looking great. I should have done a bullet pass. Yeah, I should have done a bullet pass. Might be able to squeeze in between the 2 defenders if I did the bullet pass. Just throw it up the seam. Didn't work. So I'll practice that, because Pyramid can get released on a lot of guys on a running defense like that. Flip the play. We're going to go left. We might be able to run on these guys. Yeah, it's not looking good. Not looking good. We got it. That was the block. Guess we could. I guess they were expecting me to go outside. Because they had 8 men in the box there. That could have been an issue. Put 8 defensemen between the tackles. That's usually a problem. We had great blocking. Gotta trust your running game. You know it is. Okay, see if we can do the slant. Check the X route. X is good. Yep, he got in front of him, and Brown got 13 yards. Sometimes he can go vertical, sometimes he can't, and he's tackled a yard short of the first down, but he was able to go vertical that time. They tend to not cover the center. They tend to not cover the hash marks, if you will, like the left and right sides of the screen. Check the X route. Y is good. Stay in bounds. Talliafero gets maybe 7 yards there. Have to press the left trigger. If you're catching on the sideline, a lot of these flat routes require you to hold the left trigger so that your character doesn't stumble out of bounds after making the catch, because the momentum will carry him over the sideline sometimes. So you have to hold the left trigger to do a stutter step. We can go right. We can run on these guys. What? Careful, careful. See, knew I was going to get the first down, but I stumbled into my own blocker that time. Yeah, I stumbled into Zutta, the center, right there. So that could be a problem sometimes, so be careful there. I'm going to try a counter, but they might seal that side. That defensive end might be pretty good, so you might not be able to do this counter. Stick. Check the X route. X is good. And he got 9 yards. That was Perriman. He's our fastest guy, I think. Him or Campanero are pretty fast, so we might be able to abuse that in a couple of these formations. Again, if we can get like a 2 tight end formation, we might be able to get one of these guys to go vertical. Flip it. That Brown's in the slot position. He might have a good release. Left looks good. We can get a yard on these guys. Nope, nope, nope. Might be a yard short. Nope, we got it. We just got it. It's a game of inches, y'all. You want me to throw a passing touchdown, but I think I'll be okay. Cross, we're going to do the play action. Check the B route. Not a good release for Steve Smith Sr. Flip the play. I'm very curious now. Not a good release. We have height on him. Let's see, which route? X. Wrong route. Yeah, I'm throwing X in the back of the end zone. Touchdown. Marlon Brown in the back of the end zone. I got my buttons crossed. Accidentally pressed the wrong button there, but it worked. Marlon Brown's getting it done for us all season. Like I say, he's having a Pro Bowl year. He's a number 2 wide receiver who's playing like a number 1. And they got another touchdown on us. Yeah, these guys are going to be a problem. 2 completions to Aiken, huh? I don't know. I'm not sure if I like his matchups. Brown. Okay, X. X is open. Ish. Yep, and he went vertical. So he got inside on the middle linebacker. That's a first down. See, again, sometimes you can go vertical after you make the catch. So that slant's been working pretty well for us. I think we have like 3 first downs off that. Okay, we're going to have to flip this or do a slant. Check the X route. That's Aiken. He's open. Got him between the 2 defenders again, and he goes vertical for another first down. The exact same audible. And remember, yeah, the goal is for Kamar Aiken to get 2 catches from Flacco. We're going to see if we can run. We'll audible to the slant if we have to, and not going to be able to do that here. Might be able to go vertical, though. Let's see. We can do a dagger route. Y, Aiken, in. He doesn't have good release, though. 4 verticals, whatever. We have a release. Give it to B route. Oh, RB, crap! I pressed the wrong button. Caught anyway. I pressed the wrong button. I was supposed to press RB and throw it to Aiken because he blew past his defender on the fly pattern. Oh well. He went vertical, blew past his dude. That could have been a touchdown, I guess, but I threw it in double coverage and Steve Smith Sr. got it. Accidentally got a 30-yard completion. Good game between these two, as one would expect, between the Ravens and the Steelers. This is a real rivalry. 2 good teams in the division. Middle's looking good. Yep, it does. That's not a first down. I juked too hard to the right. If I had stayed going north-south, I might have gotten a first down there. Yeah, number 29 shook that off. That's okay. Got 6 yards. Going ISO again. Cross wheel. Cross wheel. Check the B route. Yep, B looks good. Steve Smith Sr. again. That was the I threw the touchdown to Brown last time. I wasn't paying attention to him. But Smith got enough of a release to get open for the first down. Yeah, it's turned out to be a pretty reliable play. We'll go spacing and then audible we'll run if we have to. We'll spread them out. Or tell someone to go vertical. Let's see. Zone weak. Left side might be okay. Not really. Got a yard, though. Yeah, I got a yard. We can spread them out. Let's spread them out. We're not scared. Stick route. Then we can run if we have to. Yeah, spread them out. Yeah, the X route looks good. Yeah, check the X route. Y if he's not open. Y is open. That's a touchdown. No one bothered to check the flat. 4 set. Run it all by himself. Again, that's practice. The tutorial taught you that on that side of the field, if the defender, there's a key defender on the left side. If that defender cheats towards the middle of the field, look for the flat. If the defender cheats towards the sideline, look towards the middle. So you have to check that dude on the edge, on the left-hand side, and see which way he's looking. And if no one even bothered to check the corner. No one bothered to check the pylon there. So that's a good old-fashioned touchdown on a busted coverage on that side of the field. They were checking the middle. Might be able to go up the middle on these guys. Go left side up the middle. Nope, can't do that. Yeah, try to bounce it outside. So whoever was guard, that linebacker was scoping out the middle of the field, so he was gonna go horizontal and make sure I didn't get much further than I did. Got a couple of yards though. Okay, can we run 8 yards on these guys? Stack it up. Bench. Okay, tell you what. Tell Steve Smith Sr. Hold up. Hot routes. Pitta. Streak. Pitta's got a release. Hog it. Pitta's not open. Whoa! That was a. You were down the 2. I waited too long to try and throw it to the B route. That was just a bad move on my part. 3rd and 17. We're going to have to punt out of the end zone. Give us a yard, guys. That's all we need. A blocker and a yard. Well, careful there. Should have gone up the middle. But I got just enough yardage to get it out of the end zone, I think. Whoops. I'm trying to super sim. I've got to call a timeout because I'm trying to super sim and the game won't let me. So I gotta blow a timeout because I pressed the button too soon. I hate when I do that. I was trying to super sim out of that. We should not be doing a max cover punt anyway. I should have done a max protection punt. I got it out, but they're at midfield. Sweesa missed the 52-yarder. On brand, ADC fans. Okay, we might not be able to bounce outside. Check the middle. The middle looks really nasty. Verticals. Aiken has height. We got to release on A. Check the A route. Go inside on the A route. No, let's throw a bullet pass. He got it. He got it? He got it. Yeah, he got it. Yeah, no, he missed it. Wow. I thought I'd do a bullet pass, but I'd be able to squeeze it into Gresham. That was a great release. Okay, this is looking good for us. 4 verticals. B route. Flip the play. Let's get single coverage on the left side with Marlon Brown. That's it. Check your vertical. We're going X. Tap the X button. Single coverage. And he got it. Yes, he did. Marlon Brown has his 4th reception. Another 28-yard downfield grab on a short dude. It's pretty cool how these tall receivers get so many yards. Aiken's going to do the crossing route. Check the Y route if he's not open. X is open. No one's in the middle of the field, dog. That's 8 yards. No one was in the middle of the field there. Or at least on the left side. Like I said, practice pays off. You can start seeing holes in the coverage. We can get 2 yards, right? Okay, I'm gonna do the cross wheel, right? Check the B route. That's Brown. He doesn't have a good release though. Check the B route. B's good. Rat catch. Go upfield. Touchdown. Marlon Brown got his 5th catch of the game. He'll get his weekly milestone. Harbaugh, yeah, Flacco has thrown 3 passing touchdowns. I think he threw 4 in the last game. Yeah, he threw 4 in the last game. Dude's on a roll. Yeah, this was Flacco. This was peak Flacco back in 2015. I mean, I think that this wasn't the year where Lee Evans bobbled the touchdown pass and would have beaten the Patriots in the AFC Championship game. We're not going to talk about that. Wow, Steelers got a touchdown. 55-yard run for Le'Veon Bell. The running backs are killing us. What was it? Jeremy Hill got 280 yards on us last week. He broke the single-game rushing record. No one's gonna watch the slant route. It's the X route. X is open. Again, Perriman's fast. Might be able to. Perriman's really fast. Might be able to stay horizontal. But I want my receivers to go vertical when they make the catch. I don't want them to go zigzagging around. I'm thinking of it. I'm not really comfortable making a lot of extra moves. These people suck. Perriman's gonna get open again. Yeah, he's open this time. There were 3 guys in coverage that time. There was still a hole in the zone. 9 yards. Perriman can go vertical, so I'm gonna flip this play by pressing the right trigger. So if we get a good matchup, he'll fly past dudes, like right here. Let's see, 4 verticals. The RB route might be okay. RB inside. Whacked over the middle. Brown, I think Pitta might have been open on the right side. Yeah, so I thought he had a good release, but he didn't get free that time. We can get a yard on these guys. Check that trap going over the middle. No, we don't, but he got the first down. The line of scrimmage moved 2 yards backwards, but those 2 guys somehow squeezed through, so that could have been a problem. Flanker spot. We might audible to this. Let's spread the guys out and then audible to a run. X route looks good. Y's good. Got a flag. 9 yards. Or maybe 8. Yeah, what was his name? Perriman was on the stick route, so his job was to just go 8 yards down the field and keep the defense honest. I think that's holding on them. God, you guys are killing us. What's wrong with you people? Here we go inside zone. We might audible to a pass here. Yeah, we're probably going to pass here. They're cheating inside a little bit. Check the X route. Why is he not open? Good enough. Yeah, wow, Perriman's fast. He got past him. Yeah, Perriman was so fast, he got past the middle linebacker pretty quickly. 12 yards. I'll take that. Perriman's going to be our Steve Breston. He's going to be our Breston, if you remember him. One of Kurt Warner's trio of receivers that ran for that got 1,000 yards receiving that year. 2-minute warning. Check the X route. X route looks good. Chuck it up. Why? He got it again? Take a timeout just before the 2-minute warning. Which was probably unnecessary, but I want to get one more play in. Okay, so we got one more timeout left. So we're going to run with the 2-minute warning. So that's probably a waste of a timeout, but hey. Flip the play. Flip the play. Probably shouldn't have done a stick route anyway. Probably shouldn't have done the stick route to the right. Heads up, yeah! Bah, you people. That was a waste of a timeout. I was hoping I could get 5 or 6 yards on him. I should have just done the stick route. It's unfortunate, really. Why? We might be able to go vertical on these guys. We got enough talent. Got enough speed and talent. Check the X or the B. Yeah, let's go vertical on them. Tell Brown to go vertical. X, not good. Y's open. Pitta, wow, he should have gone out of bounds, but I think he got 6 yards. No huddle. 3rd and 4. Stick. Salem go, just for funsies. Well, audible will run if we have to. You might be able to run on these guys. Flip it. Okay, we might be able to run on these guys. We got it. Yeah, wow. Big ol' hole. Might have gotten the touchdown. That was a good audible up the middle. Okay, spread them out, y'all. Spread them out. Probably going to need 2 tight ends, though. Slants. Audible will run if you gotta. We're probably going to do a dive. Yeah, let's do a dive. Draw. Not to that side, though. We'll see how it works. Up the middle. Ah, it's a yard short. Okay, got 3 yards. If we spread them out, that might have worked. Want to go outside? Or we can audible to an inside run, probably. Might be okay. Flip the play. That looks a lot better. Heads up, y'all. Yeah, that's it. Give me the block. Ah, crap. Not fast enough. Was that Timmons? I think Timmons is 94, though. Yeah, Tut. Yeah, he blew that up himself. I thought I had enough speed to get out there. Yes, we lost a couple of yards there. Aiken wants 2 receptions. It was not going to happen here. Okay, we're going to run it, y'all. I thought so. Draw. Up the middle. Touchdown on the draw. I cut inside. There was nowhere to go there anyway, so I had to go inside. It was a tiny little seam. Ravens are all right, y'all. And we're going to get the ball back at the start of the second half. We are doing just fine. And we killed a bunch of clock, so that timeout worked in our favor, even though we lost a couple of yards on the play we ran after the timeout, just before the 2-minute warning. But hey, everything worked out. Remember, this is the all-pro defense we're playing against here on the all-pro difficulty level. We're going to do the, okay, he's probably going to check the stick route. It's the X route. X is good. So Perriman should probably be running these routes, but that's okay. We'll switch them out if we need to. But Brown has so much height that if we have to go vertical, he's good. But on these crossing routes, he's okay. He doesn't get a great release, but people leave the middle so wide open, and he gets such a cushion that sometimes works out in our favor. Going vertical. Not good. Flip the play. We got time to flip the play. We got man coverage. Okay, X route. X route's good. Chuck it. Could have pressed A and thrown it inside. That's an interception. I could have pressed the A button to throw it inside. Might have gotten that. But I didn't like the matchup, so I wasn't really trusting that. But there was no center in the middle of there was no safety in the middle of the field, and they tied up the game. That hurt. We're trying to go up by 2 touchdowns. 14-point swing there. Okay, check that stick route. Y if he's not open. X is good. 8 yards. It's as good as a running play. Sometimes it pays to pass the ball pretty often, so you can set up the run, which we can do pretty well. You can run to set up the slant routes. We can run to set up the downfield routes. Or we can pass to set up these running plays right here, where they leave the middle of the field wide open. And if we run between the guards, we're pretty good, so. Got first down on the trap. Let's try the 0-1 trap. What's the difference between the 0-1 trap and the other trap? Maybe it's, well, we're going down the middle anyway, so whatever. Looks good. Yeah, it's really good. I guess I should have gone right instead of left. Again, I've learned enough about running back vision to know how to look for a hole. Because if it's like a wishbone. You can go left, you can go right, and the middle looks fantastic here. Yeah, we're gonna go left. See? Look for the hole. Look for the biggest patch of green grass. Talliafero had a couple of good churning runs. I mean, he can get you 100 yards, but he's playing a secondary role. He could be a primary. He could be a feature back in our offense. We got a good running game. X might not be open. X is open. Yeah, the defender cheated towards the sideline. Aiken goes 9.5 yards. Yeah, last week, 578 yards passing last week, and that overtime thriller. Again, you definitely want to see that. You're definitely going to want to see that Bengals game. It was kind of fantastic. Okay, we're going to audible to the run. We're going to audible to the pass. Going vertical. X is good. Not good. Check the Y route. Y's open. Yep. Threw it in the hole. Down the middle of the field, there was a hole between the three defenders. So we got our new milestone, and Perriman got his 50 yards that he wanted for the week. Let's spread them out and see if we can do a draw. Might be able to. Go vertical. Ravens team. Y route's not good. Check the Y route. That's Perriman. He's gonna get open. Touchdown. Touchdown. Yep, he's slipped past his defender again. And the safety was cheating towards the right side of the field. So that means I was able to throw the bullet pass behind the safety. Touchdown. Flacco's been on point for the last 3 weeks. Look at Perriman. We're starting to abuse him now. Dude's too fast for most defenders. Once he gets a release, he's gone. And wow, Steelers score again. This is going to be another classic game. Another classic rivalry game. It was 36-30 last week against the Bengals. We might do the same thing this week. Stick. Check the X route. X is open. That middle linebacker was cheating towards the sideline, so that left the middle of the field wide open. Again. I mean, eventually I'll have to. I mean, eventually I'll learn how to use my progression to look at the third option. But right now, checking the first or second option seems to be working pretty well for me. The right side looks good. No, it doesn't. 48 did the blitz. He squeezed through the middle. Yeah, but look at this game. Wow. There's going to be a mile of offense in this game. It's going to be like Rodgers versus Kurt Warner again. In that wild card game. That was an all-time classic. Yeah, we're going to go vertical, y'all. Okay, tell audible to... Audible, Perriman, streak. Probably blow... He's going to blow past him. Check the X route. Yep. Threw it inside on him. Perriman's fast. He doesn't have height, but if you squeeze it inside, he was able to get inside on the defender for the first down. That's 100 yards for Perriman. Holy crap, dude. He was supposed to get 50. He's going for 100 now. He's too fast. He just makes that inside cut and no one's able to get in on him. I don't need height. I just need to be able to give him the ball on a bullet pass. Okay, we're going to check out the slant. X route might be open. Y if he's not. X is open again. You left the middle of the field wide open for Aiken. Tried to do the stiff arm there. More experience for Aiken. And he's in rhythm now. Aiken's got 5 receptions. He got his goal. Flacco got his goal for the possession to get 3 completions, to get into a rhythm. What a game this is going to be. Just like the Bengals game. Check the X route again. X is open now. Again, I had to wait for the defender to leave his post and guard the sideline, and it worked. Tighter coverage that time. I got another first down for Brown. I think he has 100 yards too. Again, it's a bread and butter play. It doesn't really matter who's on that side of the field as far as the receiver is. Just make sure the defense isn't there. Throw it where they ain't. Old-fashioned stuff. Okay, they might get us. Do the cross wheel. Okay, flip this play. We have time to flip it. Check the coverage. Pittem might be open. B's good. Bullet pass. See, God, come on, dude. That was almost on the money. Steelers are running and we're passing. Le'Veon Bell's killing us. The Hill and Bell, they've been eating our lunch. I think they're both running for 100 yards. They're both running for 180 yards on us. Okay, we're gonna run on these guys. Yeah, not gonna happen. Should have done the play action. They stacked the line. So Forsett already did better than he did last week, but of course Flacco threw for nearly 600 yards. What difference did it make? I don't trust end arounds. Slot drive. Okay. I'm not wild about this play, but we're gonna get a field goal out of it. I guess we could do curls. Think they'll give us 10 yards? I think they might give us 10 yards. Check the X route. Nah, okay, they're guarding it now. 4 verticals. X route. Yeah, X route. Chuck it. Aggressive. He brought it down again. Marlon Brown. All year. It's his 5th reception for a touchdown this year. Boy, this game's going down to the wire. Holla. We're playing offense only, but you know what? We can keep up with anybody. We're gonna be all right. Number 28's gonna have to do push-ups in practice. Y'all better watch the film. Tomlin's gonna chew him out because of all these slants and vertical routes they've been giving up. It's gonna destroy them in the film session. They tried to go for a touchdown and they failed. We're gonna get the ball in the 6. Wow. Okay, we're gonna run down. We're gonna have to keep them off the field, y'all. So we're gonna have to run the ball. Flip this. Come on, give me a block. Good. Ah! Got 2 yards. We had a good block up the middle, but they got around us. They squeezed through us. Zone weak. We got 1 yard. Come on, guys. We need a first down. Vertical. Going vertical. Flip the play. Flip the play. Aiken's got height. Check Aiken. Y route. Going vertical. Wow. Flacco was hit. And Aiken brings it down. He paid the price for that one, but he went vertical and took the hit right to the jaw. 436 yards passing and 5 touchdowns. He's going for Nick Foles' record, right? Well, I want to say a bunch of quarterbacks have thrown for 6 touchdowns, if not 7, I forget. Someone did throw for 7 touchdowns in the game, and it wasn't Foles, I don't think. But Foles had like 5 touchdowns in the first half, I want to say. Check the X route again. X is good. 7, maybe 8. Yeah, they stuck him that time, but you know what? You guys aren't covering the slant. I'm just going to throw it every time. I mean, come on. You people. I mean, there are ways to stop that, but they're not doing any of them. Audible to the cross wheel. Check the B route. That's Aiken. B's open. Oh, dude! He was on the run. I guess I might have been on his back foot. He was wide open. What was that, Flacco? I guess I had to wait on my timing there. Because remember, when you hand off the ball, you're blind. Perriman's got a release. Check the B route. X if he's not open. B. Wow! Threw it between 3 dudes. I should have gone vertical there to Marlon Brown, but you know what? Flacco's unstoppable today. 454 yards passing after a 578-yard passing game the week before. You kidding me with this? Wow. What a game. Yeah, basically Flacco's going for the 5K season. He's going to beat Drew Brees' record at this pace. 1st and 10. We're going to be able to run it? No, we're going to do the stick again. You guys are stuffing that side of the field. X. No, Y's not good. Y was not good, but he got past him. That could have been a pick 6. That would have been very poorly timed. Stay in bounds, guys. We don't need a touchdown, but stay in bounds. And Flacco, don't throw that ball again. He's doing well, but I'm not going to throw that ball again. We can get 2 yards on him. Flip the play. Okay, cross wheel maybe? No, we can run on these guys. Go down the middle if you have to. Cut inside. Nope, can't cut inside. Whoa, we got past him. He bounced off him. He's going for the pylon. He's still on his feet for the touchdown. Talliafero running big. Broke 3 tackles. That was maybe a yard. Might have been tackled short of the first down marker. Shook the first dude off. Watch this. Watch this. Okay, we got to do the instant replay. That's a terrible cut. It's a terrible play. A 28-yard touchdown run. Look at this. So that guy. Who's that guy? That number 28 came across the center of the field, almost broke that one up, but he shook him off, shook off the second dude, and got into the end zone. Number 29 shook off 2 nickelbacks to get that touchdown. That was all him. Holy crap. What a game. Yep, they scored another touchdown. That was Roethlisberger threw to Wheaton for an 81-yard touchdown. Holy crap. Wow. We tried to kill the clock, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter one lick. I might want to switch this up. Check the Y route. B route's good. Right over the middle. He's going for 500 yards passing. I mean, that was a great... So, again, that slot receiver is going to get open once he gets past the line of scrimmage. They try to do a bump and run. It ain't going to work. Marlon Brown has 33 receptions for the year. That's 8 receptions a game. Do the stick route again. Check Aiken. Y route if he's not open. Hike it. X is open. No one's in the middle of the field. Okay, I tried to go vertical. He was a little bit slow there. Should have got the first down. It is a first down, so we got 10 yards on that. Kamar Aiken has 97 yards receiving. We might audible to a fade if we have to. We know how to go vertical. We're not scared. Okay, check the X route. X is open. Almost looked past him. They almost spun out of that. 9 yards? 9 yards. 512 yards for Flacco. Remember, stay in bounds, y'all. Work the middle of the field if you gotta. So we start out with the run and we'll audible out of it if we have to. The middle looks okay, though. Let's see. Audible, 4 verticals. Check the B route. Flip the play. X route looks a lot better now. He's got height on him and not much else. X. What? Flacco got hit again. And Brown's going to bring it down inside the 5 again. That's Perriman, excuse me. He tried to do the fly pattern, but it worked. Flacco got hit again on the 30-yard throw. He's taken hits 3 times on big downfield throws. Perriman went up and got it. You can't stop him. You tried getting him on the blitz, and he still threw the ball away. It's not looking good. Weak. Okay, heads up. Audible to spacing. Check the A route. A route's not open. Yeah, A route's not open, really. Try to stuff it in. It's not a good idea. Don't do that, Flacco. Just run it. We'll spread them out another way if we have to. Right side might be okay. Not really. Flip it. Left side's good? Ish. It's better. First down, yet touchdown. That's Talliafero. Squeeze through that little crease. Third rushing touchdown of the day. Holy crap, and Flacco's thrown for 5 touchdowns too on top of that. We need a defense, y'all. Y'all killing us. Giving up these 80 and 70-yard touchdowns. It's with you people. We're going to score 100 points in this game. This is all-pro defense we're playing against. And they scored another touchdown. I think they just moved it down the field, really. Yeah, it was just a drive. So we got to kill the clock, y'all. We're going to get 3 first downs and end this game. We're going to make them use up all their, whoops, or we can just audible out of it. 4 verticals again. X has vertical. Check X. X is good. Y route's open, dude. Wow. He caught that. Took him a while to get open. Flacco's going to try and break his own record. But again, if it's up to us, we're going to run the ball. And we'll audible out of it if we have to. 550. What quarterback has thrown for 1,200 yards in 2 games? Audible drive. Okay, tell you what. Hot routes, Brown, will go streak. He's going vertical. He's got height on him. X is good. X is really good. Chuck it up. And he got it again. Throw it up for the big man. 584 yards. 584 yards passing. After 587 yards the week before. These aren't Star Wars numbers. These are Force Awakens numbers. What is Flacco doing? He's chucking it up. Looks like Dan freaking Marino out there. Who is this guy? Who is this duck? This hen? You got past it. Trying to run the ball, y'all. So they're calling a timeout. We're going to kick the field goal. We're going to score a touchdown. We're not scared. Y'all got to block. Just saying. Stick route. Audible to the shallow cross. Tell Brown to go up the... Tell Brown. Shallow cross. Audible, hot routes, Brown, streak. Check the X route. A's wide open. Stay in bounds, stay in bounds. You got 11 yards on 2nd and 12. Stay in bounds. Go vertical, but stay in bounds. That's my coaching request for you. I'm going to do the lead dive on 3rd and 1. Can you get 1 yard in this game? Flip the play. Flacco doesn't need to. Flacco's got another. I think Flacco got the record, by the way. Go up the middle. No, we get. Who's covering the nose tackle? So we got to kick the field goal. We killed as much time as we could. They lost other timeouts. We might go to overtime again. 51-yard field goal. I don't trust it. Oh, he went for it. No, we punted. We did a pooch punt. But it didn't work because the ball ended up in the end zone. And it's game's over. Yep, they couldn't convert. Roethlisberger couldn't convert. So we'll take this. They had to score a touchdown. Ravens drag. B route's not good. Check Gresham on the A route. What? That careful. Took a sack there. Let the clock run. We're fine, y'all. Yeah, just run the... We're not going to do a draw. I guess we'll do a draw. So how about this game? Flacco got the record. We aren't going to hike it. Get in the V formation. We're fine. They can't stop the clock. We're going to win. How about Flacco? What a game. 105 yards, 105 points, 1,000 yards of offense. But the game came down to a stop on the final drive for the Steelers. They killed us all day through the ground. But you know what? That was a classic right there. So back-to-back games where we needed to score on nearly every possession. And we actually threw an interception on one of those. We could have had 60 points in this game. And we punted once on the last drive, tried to pin him into the back of the end zone, which is probably the best idea. So, player of the game was Flacco, obviously. 80% completions, 5 TDs. He had 1 touchdown. He had 1 interception, though. Look at these numbers. Look at these freaking numbers. These Avengers-like numbers. Roethlisberger had a great game, too. Of course, he didn't complete 80% of his passes. Yeah, that interception, that hurt a little bit. That might cost us the game in a slightly more competitive fourth quarter. Holy crap, 595, 595. Drew Brees numbers. Okay, so Le'Veon Bell had 300. We got to stop the run because Bell ran for 300 yards the week before. Excuse me, Hill ran for 300 yards the week before, and this dude broke that record. Actually, I think he ran for 332 yards. What the heck is going on? Talliafero had 2 massive runs, including that touchdown. 9 yards a rush. Marlon Brown got 230 yards receiving again today, along with Perriman, who got another. Well, that's a career high for him, 174. Aiken got 107, so we had 4 100-yard receivers today, and Brown had 200 yards. So 2 receivers got 174. Actually, check that. We didn't have 3. We didn't have 300-yard receivers. We didn't have 4. Let's see. Steve Smith Sr. had a pedestrian 2 catches for 20 yards. So basically, Brown got 232. Perriman got 174. So we had 2 receivers with 170 yards. Wow. Aiken had 100, so that helped us out too, doing a bunch of slants. Wheaton had the big 81-yard touchdown catch. So that's what I guess that's 115 yards after the catch. Even Bryant had 91 yards. Martavius Bryant, that's a great year for any wide receiver. But today, it was those Ravens, hon. TF. So again, this is basically Warner versus Rodgers in the wild card game. Cardinals, Packers. Packers lost that game in overtime. There was a mile of offense. And today, yep, we had a mile of offense too. So we did all right. In fact, how many yards of offense here? How do I view the box score? I'm trying to view the box score, but it won't let me. That's okay. 2 undefeated teams. We already had an instant classic. We're doing just fine, y'all. So are we taking on the Broncos? I thought we started out the year against the Broncos. Oh well. So we'll do some prep time for next week to end the video. Again, back-to-back classic games. Wow. We're doing perfectly fine. Yeah, we're playing Is everyone in this conference like 3-1 or better? This is absurd. Standings. Okay, yeah, the Bengals. Yeah, we beat the Bengals once, so everyone's 500 or better. We're going down to the wire. You better. It's gonna be hard to win this conference, but we might get 3 wild card teams the way this is going. What a murderer's row we got for a schedule here. Check those stats, by the way. In battle versus offense and defense in Baltimore. News. Top 2 offenses, top 2. Okay, Chargers, Steelers. Okay, whatever. Yeah, they were doing okay. Offense versus defense. Yeah, our defense isn't that great. Let's see. Raiders offense has to get going at some point, right? Trey Wingo. Titans are just a bad offensive unit, okay. Stephanie Bell, yeah, thanks for chiming in. No, here we go. From what I've heard, sounds like the Ravens will quickly try to move John Urschel. Yeah. Adam Schefter. Of course, he has too many field. Yes, he's cheap, but he commits too many penalties. I think that's fair to say. Le'Veon Bell had the 2 most rushing yards ever. Really? Le'Veon Bell closed on in history, but ho-hum, he'll only be 6th on the single-game rushing TD list. Yeah. These guys don't go 8-0, I'm shocked. I don't know who's Ross Tucker talking about. I have no idea. One player will sometimes decide a fantasy matchup. This week, Joe Flacco and his 5 TDs answer the call. He was waiting for the defense to take liberties. I don't know. I think they took a few liberties in the middle of the field, leaving those slant routes wide open. Maybe that was the problem. My stories. Yeah, just my stories. Yeah, I called it during the draft. These guys go 8-0. I'm shocked. Let's see. One player will decide. Yeah, that. Got to look for a little extra on the road, and the Ravens had it this week. Yeah, that's very generic. We are not to be taken lightly this season. Can we see all the stories for the season? I guess we already missed it. Cause I kind of want to go back and see what they said last week after that overtime game against the. No one had anything to say about the 600 yards I threw. They're just talking about the 5 touchdowns. If you say so. Let's see, Flacco. First in the NFL in passing yards, touchdowns, and Forsett is 7th in rushing yards, but he's 1st in carries. Marlon Brown is the #1 receiver. More TDs and receptions than anyone in the league. Flacco's only 15th in passer rating. Shockingly. Harbaugh is 8th on the legacy leaderboard. Guess he can leapfrog Andy Reid at some point. Cumulative stats. Let's do the whole Tetmo Super Bowl thing and check out our stats. Let's see. Ravens are 1st in offense, as one would expect. 1st in passing yards. Well, total offense. We're just ahead of the Packers, believe it or not. We're running ahead of everybody. How do we sort? X. #1, of course. Total offense. Rushing, I think we're 5th, right? Ravens are 6th in rushing yards. We have 2 running backs who are doing pretty well for us. Points per game, we're clearly #1. Yep, 48 a game. We're ahead of Aaron Rodgers. There's your Super Bowl preview. Ravens versus the Packers. Passing TDs, tied with Peyton Manning and the Colts. I think that's actually Andrew Luck and the Colts. Rushing TDs, 1st in the league, head of the Packers. Yeah, so it's us and the Packers, really. First downs, move those chains. Defense, well, we suck, obviously. How about those Ravens, huh? Ravens are, wow, too many yards given up. Not exactly a top 10 offense. Not exactly a top 10 defense, but Ravens are one of the best in the league against the pass, but it's the run that's killing us. 877. Yeah, worse in the league against the run. Gave up 2 300-yard running back. Gave up 2 300-yard performances in back-to-back games. I don't know what to tell you. Points allowed, well, yeah, we're not doing so well either. Gave up 80 in 2 weeks. Yeah, so so the first 2 weeks we were great, but not so much in these 2 weeks. #1 in sacks. #2 in fumble recoveries. Only 1 interception though. Conversions. We're not even bothering, are we? I think we have a lot of conversions, right? Actually, we probably don't even need that many conversions because we're chucking the ball downfield so much. Ravens, not great. We're 6 for 6 in 4th down conversions. That's what counts, I guess. And of course, we're scoring touchdowns. We did attempt a 2-point conversion and completed 1 at least. They were running up the score on the Raiders. That's all that was about. Red zone efficiency. Ravens, 20 for 27. I think we're okay. Yep. Tied for best in the league with the Packers, so they get more of them, though. Let's see. Red zone defensive trips. Is 66 good? Yeah, one of the best in the league. Or worst, I think. No, we're one of the best because the Cowboys are giving up 100. We are the least penalized team in the league, surprisingly. If we got rid of Zutta and if we got rid of Zutta and Ursula, we might not have any penalties. So we're okay. Turnovers. Who wins the turnover differential? Steelers, apparently. They got an interception on us. How are we doing? Seven. So we're even. 7 giveaways, 7 takeaways. And we're chucking it up to receivers on the sideline, so there was a chance we might lose a few like we did in that one game. But a 5-to-1 TD to interception ratio is pretty good. Never going to complain about that. All right. So it's us versus the Packers, basically, for the Super Bowl. There's your Super Bowl preview. Check out the NFL record holders. That's all time. That's not what I'm thinking of. In a game, Flacco beat Norm Van Bronklin twice. Right? And Warren Moon was an Oiler back then, but you gotta keep the names consistent. So Flacco broke Norm Van Bronklin's record. Holy crap, dude. Gotta love that. I mean, there's your NFL primetime inside the numbers. Passing TDs in a game. Flacco did throw for... He didn't throw for 6 yet. I thought he did. I think he threw for 6 against the Bengals. Well, Peyton Manning threw for 7. So basically the record is 7. We could get 8, but we had so many rushing touchdowns. We had 3 rushing touchdowns in that game. Sometimes you do what you gotta do. Yeah, so yeah. Our last 2 opponents broke Adrian Peterson's single-game record. And I didn't know Adrian Peterson beat Jamal Lewis, former Raven. So yeah, in the last 2 weeks, we've broken Norm Van Bronklin's record twice and given up Adrian Peterson's record twice. Jamal Lewis weeps. OJ did it back in '76, but that record wasn't going to last very long because Peyton got him, beat him by a couple. It's one of those records that wasn't going to last if someone gets 1 extra run at the end of the game. It's the kind of record where if you know you're going to break it, then just keep giving them the ball until you break it. Because if you're that close. Rushing TDs in a game. 5? Ricky Waters had 5 in a game. Back in the Steve Young era. That's probably not... That might happen for us. Because with Talliafero or Forset's going to get 3 in a game sometimes. Receiving yards. Flipper Anderson had 336. Terrell Owens had 283. So that's the problem. Marlon Browns had a 230 a couple of times. Of course, Andre Johnson, good lord. Benton, remember him? I don't. Is that Stephon Page? I don't remember his name. Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco. So yeah, Flipper Anderson. Okay, no one's going to beat that record for a while, but we're slinging the ball so much, I guess someone might beat it eventually, receiving touchdowns in a game. I don't think we've had that many. Not yet. But we can get 4 in a game, I think. Catches, Brandon Marshall and Terrell Owens. Yeah, Brandon Marshall, yeah, that was the one. Let's see. I don't think we've had 16 in a game. I think we had Marlon Brown at 12 in a game recently. 7 sacks in a game's the record. Defensive INTs in a game. So yes, we're going to end the game. We're going to end this pretty soon. So we'll end the game with a few more player stats. Not those. So we know what's up with that. We know. Actually, we got to check individual records. We'll do that to end the video. Not team. There's no I in team. Those are career stats we don't really need. So can we check the entire league?